Hey everyone, Ripley with Bob's Watches. In this video we're comparing two of the industry's top professional divers, the Rolex Sea-Dweller and the Omega Planet Ocean, and highlighting some of the key similarities and differences between them. If you haven't already done so already, don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can stay up to date on all our latest content. Both the Rolex Sea-Dweller and the Omega Planet Ocean build upon the capabilities of their respective brands' standard dive watches, offering increased depth ratings and representing some of the industry's most dive-worthy timepieces. The Rolex Submariner was first launched in 1953 as the brand's first dive watch. However, by the 1960s, humans were diving deeper and staying down longer, and the new challenges associated with saturation diving called for a new type of underwater timepiece. In 1967, Rolex released the Sea-Dweller as a more extreme version of their classic dive watch. The Sea-Dweller offered an increased depth rating over the Submariner and also featured a helium gas escape valve which allowed trapped helium molecules to safely leave the case during decompression. Fitted with a date complication at 3 o'clock, the Rolex Sea-Dweller has always been positioned as the big brother to the Submariner, offering all the features necessary to travel to the deepest parts of the ocean. In the same way that the Rolex Sea-Dweller is a more extreme and capable version of the Submariner, the Planet Ocean doubles the depth rating of the standard Omega Seamaster Diver and offers users an impressive 600 meters of water resistance. However, while the Sea-Dweller first made an appearance in 1967, the Planet Ocean didn't join the Omega catalog until 2005. Additionally, while the Sea-Dweller is its own line of watches, the Omega Planet Ocean is actually a sub-collection within the brand's greater Seamaster family. Both the Rolex Sea-Dweller and the Omega Planet Ocean have seen numerous updates over the years, and each one is expanded to now include variations within the line. With that in mind, the Rolex Sea-Dweller collection is far less diverse and offers significantly fewer options than the Omega Planet Ocean. The Sea-Dweller was originally introduced as a 40mm stainless steel watch powered by a time and date movement and fitted with a black dial and a black bezel. This remained unchanged until 2008 when Rolex introduced the Deep Sea as an even more extreme version of their already impressive Sea-Dweller to be offered alongside it within the brand's lineup. With a diameter of 44mm and a special case architecture known as the ring lock system, the Deep Sea offers unparalleled water resistance and is Rolex's most capable professional diver. The Rolex Sea-Dweller also saw a significant change in 2017 when Rolex increased the case size from 40 to 43mm and added a Cyclops magnification lens to the crystal for the very first time. In 2019, a two-tone version of the Sea-Dweller was added to the lineup, offering the same design as the stainless steel model released 2 years prior, but in Rolex's signature steel and gold finish. At the present time, the Rolex Sea-Dweller collection only includes 4 watches in total. There are 2 versions of the standard 43mm Sea-Dweller, one available in stainless steel and one in two-tone steel and yellow gold, with each one offering users 1,220 meters of water resistance. Additionally, there are 2 versions of the 44mm Deep Sea, however both are crafted from stainless steel, offer the same 3,900 meter depth rating, and even share the same reference number. The only difference between the 2 Rolex Deep Sea watches is that one's fitted with a standard black dial while the other receives the D-Blue dial, which fades from blue to black and commemorates James Cameron's famous solo dive to the bottom of the Mariana Trench. On the other hand, the Omega Planet Ocean lineup is remarkably diverse. Over the years, Omega has slightly played around with different case sizes for the collection. However, currently the smallest version is a time and date model which measures 39.5mm, while the largest, a chronograph, clocks in at 45.5mm, with a 43.5mm version taking up the middle. Additionally, the current Omega Planet Ocean range is available in a wide variety of different materials, including stainless steel, 18-karat gold, and grade 5 titanium. It's also offered with a number of different complications, including both chronograph and GMT movements. With that in mind, Omega previously offered certain Planet Ocean models that featured high-tech cases crafted entirely from either blue or black ceramic. It's also worth mentioning that while the greatest detail separating the Rolex Submariner and the Sea-Dweller is a helium escape valve, this is not the case when it comes to Omega's dive watches. Both the standard Seamaster Diver from the 1990s and the Planet Ocean feature the same manually operated helium escape valves located on the side of their cases at the 10 o'clock location. However, everything about the Planet Ocean, from the design of its bezel to the shape of its hands, is geared more towards underwater use. So, what's the key difference between the Rolex Sea-Dweller and the Omega Planet Ocean? For starters, the 1,220 meters of water resistance offered by the Sea-Dweller is more than twice the 600 meter depth rating of the Planet Ocean. However, both watches provide far more water resistance than anyone will ever need, even for professional scuba diving applications. Additionally, while the helium escape valve on the Sea-Dweller is automatic, meaning that it will purge the trapped helium molecules without any action taken by the wearer, the manually operated valve on the Omega Planet Ocean must be unscrewed to the open position during the decompression stage in order for it to function properly. In terms of internal movement, modern Rolex Sea-Dweller watches are powered by the caliber 3235, which boasts Rolex's superlative chronometer status and promises a timekeeping accuracy of plus or minus 2 seconds per day. Meanwhile, the current Omega Planet Ocean models are all powered by the brand's latest generation of in-house coaxial movements, which hold master chronometer status, promising users an accuracy rating between -0 and plus 5 seconds per day. Additionally, Omega's master chronometer movements are also entirely anti-magnetic, which means that the current Planet Ocean lineup also offers magnetic resistance in excess of 15,000 Gauss. While the Sea-Dweller offers a greater depth rating and a more elegant helium escape valve design, the Planet Ocean collection offers buyers significantly more options and a far more affordable price point, roughly half the cost of a Sea-Dweller when shopping on the secondary market. As far as which one of these professional dive watches deserves a spot on your wrist, that will entirely come down to a matter of personal preference and your own individual needs. With that in mind, there really are no wrong choices here, and regardless of whether you choose a Sea-Dweller or a Planet Ocean, you'll be getting one of the very best dive watches available. For more information on these two ultra-professional divers, be sure to check out our Rolex Sea-Dweller versus Omega Planet Ocean guide, and you can find the link for that in the description below. Thanks for watching our comparison video on the Rolex Sea-Dweller and the Omega Planet Ocean. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can stay up to date on all our latest video content.